Hello my dear students, hope you all are fine and safe at your homes. Today we are going to start the next chapter, that is some applications of trigonometry. Already concept of trigonometry we studied there. Okay, now we will check how to find out where we can use the concept of trigonometry there. So usually this concept we are using to find out the height of the objects which normally we cannot measure there. So height of the objects we can calculate using the concept of trigonometry, because we know trigonometry is that branch of mathematics which deals with the relationship between sides and angles of a triangle. So just before going to start this topic, once again we can revise the formulas. Okay, so as we know, concept of trigonometry we can use in a right triangle only. So if we have a right triangle ABC with right angled at B, and we are taking the acute angle here, angle C we are taking as theta. So we know what is sine theta. Yes, sine theta is equal to perpendicular by hypotenuse, or side opposite to angle theta by hypotenuse. So sine theta will be equal to AB by AC. Then cos theta is equal to, yes, side adjacent to theta. So that will be equal to BC by hypotenuse. Then tan theta is equal to, yes, tan theta is equal to side opposite by side adjacent. So that will come AB by BC. Remaining cosec theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, sec theta is the reciprocal of cos theta, and cot theta is the reciprocal of tan theta. So if we know these three trigonometric ratios, then easily we can solve the problems which are related to applications of trigonometry. So before going to start the problem there, one more important concept we have to study. That concept is angle of elevation. One is angle of elevation, and second is angle of depression. Now, angle of elevation, two types of angles are there. So how we can identify whether angle of elevation is there or angle of depression is there? So for that, just check this concept there, elevation. It means there when we are standing here on the ground and I am looking at an object which is above my level there. Suppose I am looking at the top of a tree. So how I will look? Obviously I have to look upward there, correct? So suppose I am standing here on the ground and a tree is there and I am looking at the top of the tree. So if we will draw the line from my eyes to the top of the tree. So in this way, if we will draw the line, that line is called line of sight. So where I am on the ground and I am looking at the top of a tree there, means I am looking upward there. So in that case, the angle which is formed by the line of sight and the horizontal is called angle of elevation. So remember there, if you are at the bottom and you are looking at an item which is at the top there, means you are looking upward there, then angle between the line of sight and horizontal line is called the angle of elevation. Clear? Okay. Now next is angle of depression. So suppose you are at the balcony of your house and you are looking at an object which is on the road. Suppose a ball is there on the road there and you are looking at this ball there. So normally I am looking, ball is not looking you. We are looking at the ball there. So line of sight will come in this way only. Correct? But obviously angle means line of sight with the horizontal line. So in this way we cannot draw a horizontal line, that is a vertical line there. So how we can draw a horizontal line? Here, in this way. Then angle between the line of sight and the horizontal line is called the angle of depression. So angle of depression will be formed when you are at the top and you are looking at an object which is on the bottom there. Angle of elevation will be formed when you are looking upward and to the object there. So when you are looking down, it will be angle of depression. Clear? If we are looking up means angle of elevation will be formed. If we are looking down, then angle of depression will be formed. These are the two concepts which you have to study in this one, and then again to find out some information will be given, and according to the information we will check which trigonometric ratio should be used there. And also we should learn the trigonometric ratios, different angles there. What is sine 30 degree, cos 30 degree, that all you have to remember. Okay, shall we start? Okay, now all of you, already the questions are there with you. What I am doing, I am reading the question and I am drawing the diagram. In this type, if you are able to draw the diagram correctly, then rest all the calculations are very easy. Main concept is diagram should be correct. Okay, so now we'll check. We'll read the question and accordingly we will draw the diagram. So as you can check, the first question is, a tower stands vertically on the ground. So as the question says, a tower stands vertically on the ground. Suppose we have taken AB as a tower which stands vertically on the ground. From a point on the ground which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower. So from a point on the ground, either you can draw this side or this side, that depends on you. So from a point on the ground, so the ground means the point will be here only, which is 15 meter away from the foot of the tower. This is the tower, this is the foot of the tower, and from a point which is on the ground and 15 meter away from the foot of the tower, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. This is the top of the tower. Angle of elevation means the object is here. A tower stands from a point. From this point we are looking at the top of the tower. So line will come in this way only. So angle of elevation of the top of the tower means not here. We are looking from here. So this is called the angle of elevation. What is given? That is equal to 60 degree. This information is given. We have to find the height of the tower. Which one we have considered as tower? Yes, this is the tower. This height we have to calculate. So this one we can take it as h there. Now just to check the concept there. Here this angle is given. Side opposite to this angle we have to calculate, and side adjacent is given. Side opposite we have to calculate, side adjacent is given. So which trigonometric ratio? Yes, whose formula is side opposite by side adjacent? Yes, correct. That is the formula for tan theta. So directly we will write, directly we are going to use the formula for tan. So it will come tan 60 degree is equal to, according to the formula, it will be equal to AB by BC. Here I have marked the point as C there. Now substitute the values which you are knowing there. How much is tan 60 degree? Yes, tan 60 degree is root 3 is equal to AB we have to calculate. So just write down as it is H. BC how much it is given? 15. So from here what will come? If we will shift to 15 to left hand side, it will get multiplied. So just write down there 15 root 3 meter. So we got the height of the tower as 15 root 3. So at last write down the answer statement. Since it is a word problem, answer statement should be written. So just write down there height of the tower is 15 root 3 meter. And in this type of question, if value of root 3 is given in the question, then you have to substitute the value. Otherwise, not required. You can leave your answer till here only. Clear? Okay. Now we will do the next question. If you are able to draw the diagram correctly, then rest all calculations are easy. Okay. Now just to check the next one. A circus artist is climbing a 30-meter long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top of a vertical pole to the ground. So just imagine this is a vertical pole and a rope is tied here, tightly stretched on the ground. In this way we tied a rope there. Okay. And a circle climbing a 30-meter long rope. So length of the rope, which one we have taken as the rope? This one. This is the rope there. Length of this rope is given 30 meter from a vertical pole to the ground. Find the height of the pole. This height we have to calculate there. So this one we can mark in this way. AB we have to calculate there. Find the height of the pole if the angle made by the rope, this is the rope, with the ground level is 60 degree. So angle made here with the horizontal is given 60 degree. What we have to calculate? Height of the tower, height of the pole we have to calculate. I think it is vertical pole. Okay. So again, just to check, this information is given. Side opposite we have to calculate, and which one is given? Hypotenuse is given. So which trigonometric ratio formula is side opposite by hypotenuse? Yes, correct. That is sine. So just write down there. Sine 60 degree is equal to AB by BC. Now substitute the value. How much is sine 60 degree? Yes, correct. Sine 60 degree is root 3 by 2 is equal to AB. We have to calculate there. BC how much? 30. So now just we can shift this 30 here. Then it will be equal to H is equal to root 3 by 2 into 30. These 2 and 30 will get cancelled. Then we will get here 15 root 3 meter. So here we are getting height of the pole is equal to 15 root 3 meter. Again, don't forget to write down the answer statement. So I think now it is clear how to draw the diagram. Okay. Now just to check the next question. Question number 3. In question number 3 it is given a tree breaks due to storm and the broken part bends so that the top of the tree touches the ground at an angle of 30 degree. So it is said a tree breaks. So suppose in this way we have a tree. This is the total height of the tree. Now the tree breaks due to storm in such a way that its top of the tree touches the ground. So obviously if it will come in this way only, top of the tree touches the ground and at an angle of 30 degree. So here this was the remaining part of the tree. Top of the tree touches the ground at an angle of 30 degree. It is given there. 30 degree is given. So this one we can write it as A, B and C there. Now what are the information given? Find the distance between the foot of the tree. The distance between the foot of the tree to the point where the top touches the ground. The distance between the foot of the tree and from the point where the top touches the ground is 6 meter. This information is given. We have to find the height of the tree. As you can check, what will be the height of the tree? Yes, this one was the first remaining portion there. Our total tree was in this way. Then due to storm, tree breaks down and the top of the tree touches the ground there. So if we have to calculate the height of the tree, what we need there? We need the value of AB and AC. Correct? Clear? Height of the tree means we want the value of AB and AC both. Okay. So AB we can take as H and AC for our convenience I am taking as X there. So again first what we can check here, it is 30 degree. Side opposite we have to calculate. adjacent is given. Then which trigonometric ratio? Yes, correct, tan theta. So first it will come tan 30 degree is equal to, shall I write directly? Tan 30 degree is equal to h by 6. How much is tan 30 degree? Correct, tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 6. Now what we can do? We can shift this 6 to left hand side. Then it will come h is equal to 6 by root 3. Now here if you want, either you can do the rationalization or you can simplify 6. Two methods are there. Either 6 can be written as 2 into 3 by root 3. And this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3 by root 3. Then root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. Remaining it will be equal to 2 root 3. So one is this method. Otherwise you got the height as 6 by root 3. Then what you can do? We can rationalize the denominator. Then it will come root 3 by root 3. Then it will be equal to 6 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 is 3. Then 3 and 6 will get cancelled. We will get here 2 root 3. So either you can use this method or this method. Which one is easy for you, you can use. At present we got the value of h. So we got h is equal to 2 root 3. So here I am writing, we got h is equal to 2 root 3. Now what we need? We need the value of x also. Now again, either you can use this concept or from base also we can do. So shall we do from base only? No problem there. Okay. Now side adjacent is given and hypotenuse we have to calculate. Then which trigonometric ratio? Correct, that is cos. So just write down there, cos 30 degree is equal to, side adjacent means that is 6 by, hypotenuse is x there. Okay, how much is cos 30 degree? Yes, cos 30 degree is root 3 by 2 is equal to 6 by x. Again we can do the cross multiplication. Then it will come root 3x is equal to 6 2s are 12. Then we will get here x is equal to 12 by root 3. As we did in the previous one, shall we rationalize here? Okay. Then it will be equal to root 3 by root 3. Then we will get 12 root 3 by root 3 into root 3 will be equal to 3. So we can cancel here. 3 4s are 12. So we are getting here 4 root 3. So we got the value of x as 4 root 3. Now write down there height of the tree. Height of the tree. This is the remaining part and the top part is here. So height of the tree is h plus x. What is the value of h? H there 2 root 3. Plus value of x we got 4 root 3. So 2 root 3 plus 4 root 3. Inside the square root same numbers are there. That's why we can add the coefficient there. So 4 plus 2 will be equal to 6 root 3 meter. So just write down the answer statement. Height of the tree is 6 root 3 meter. So I hope this question is clear to you. Okay. Now all of you check the next question there. Question number 4. A ladder is placed against a wall such that it just reaches the top of the wall. So obviously whenever we are keeping the ladder, we are keeping in this way only in the wall. And it is given its top just touches the wall. So we will consider this as ladder. Okay. Suppose this is a ladder and its top just touches the wall. The length of the ladder is 5 meter. Length of the ladder is given 5 meter and the ladder is inclined at an angle of 30 degree with the ground. The ladder is inclined at an angle of how much? 30 degree with the ground there. We have to find the height of the wall. This height we have to calculate. So we can mark the points as A, B and C. This height we have to calculate. So just to check there, this is the angle given. Side opposite to that angle we have to calculate, and hypotenuse is given. So always just remember there what are the things we have to calculate and what are the things is given there, because based on this information only we can decide which trigonometric ratio we have to take there. So that's why that concept, at least you should know the formula for sin theta, cos theta and tan theta. These three formulas if you are knowing, then we can do these questions very easily. Okay, so just to check there, side opposite we have to calculate and hypotenuse is given. Which trigonometric ratio? Correct, that is sine. So we will write here sine 30 degree is equal to h by 5. How much is sine 30 degree? Sine 30 degree is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is equal to h by 5. If you want, you can do cross multiplication. Otherwise, you can just shift this 5 here. So it will come h is equal to 5 by 2. So if you want, you can cancel here because cancellation is easy there. So we will get height of the wall as 2.5 meter. At last, again write down the answer statement. Height of the wall is 2.5 meter. Written? Okay. Now, next question. Steps are very simple only, but the main thing is you have to draw the diagram correctly there. Because if diagram is wrong, rest all calculation also will be wrong. Now it is given the length of the shadow of a tower on the plain ground. Obviously, shadow will be formed according to the position of the sun there. Okay. So suppose the length of the shadow of a tower. This is the tower there. Where shadow will come? Shadow of the tower on the ground only. It will not come in this way. So either shadow will be on this side of the ground or on this side of the ground. So suppose we are taking on this side, we are taking the shadow. Now what is given? The length of the shadow of a tower on the plain ground is root 3 times the height of the tower. So if we are taking this height as h there. So suppose the height of the tower we have taken as h. Information given is the length of the shadow. This is the shadow which we are getting. This is the shadow of this tower. Shadow of this tower is root 3 times the height of the tower. What we have taken height of the tower as h there. So length of the shadow is coming root 3 h. What we have to calculate? Find the angle of elevation of the sun. Obviously sun is at the top there. So if we will draw the line of sight, it will come in this way only. Here we have the sun there. So this angle we have to calculate. What will be the value of theta? So again based on these two information. What are the two information given? Relation given is between side opposite and side adjacent. Which trigonometric ratio? Yes, correct. That is tan theta. So we will write here tan theta is equal to side opposite, that is h, by side adjacent we have root 3 h. So here h and h will get cancelled. We will get here 1 by root 3. So we are getting tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. Can you tell me tan gives 1 by root 3 at which angle? Which angle? Yes, when theta is equal to 30 degrees. So we will write here theta is equal to 30 degree. And then write down the answer statement. Angle of elevation is 30 degree. So I hope it is clear how we are drawing the diagram. Okay. Now check the next question. Question number 6. It is given a vertical post 9 meter high is broken at a certain point there. So a vertical post is given whose total length is 9 meter. It is broken at a certain height. So suppose At this height it is broken. So this height I am taking as h there. So it is broken at this height and its upper part not completely separated. Upper part is not completely separated, meets the ground at an angle of 30 degree. So this is the upper part which is not separated there. So can you tell me total height we have taken 9 meter. Total height is given 9 meter and we are assuming that from this height it is broken there. So can you tell me what will be the remaining height? Yes, correct. That will be equal to 9 minus h. So now this part is broken, not separated, and it touches the ground. Its top touches the ground. So this one I am shifting here in this way. It touches the ground. What is the length we have taken here? 9 minus h. That's why I explained you there only. Otherwise confusion will come. It meets the ground at an angle of 30 degree. It meets the ground at an angle of 30 degree. This information is given. So we can mark this as A, B and C. Now what we have to calculate? Find the height at which the post is broken. The post is broken from which height? That we have to calculate. So obviously post is broken from this point there. So we have to calculate this height. We have to find out the value of h. And what are the information given? Side opposite to 30 degree and hypotenuse. Which trigonometric ratio? Correct, sine. So we will write here now sine 30 degree is equal to h by 9 minus h. Now substitute the value. What is sine 30 degree? Sine 30 degree is 1 by 2 is equal to h by 9 minus h. Now what we will do? We will do the cross multiplication. Then we will get 9 minus h is equal to 2h. Now minus h we can shift to right hand side. Then we will get 9 is equal to 2h plus h will come 3h. Now 3 we can shift to left hand side. Then it will come 9 divided by 3 is equal to h. 3 3s are 9. So we are getting here h is equal to 3 meter. So it is broken from where? Find the height of the tree. Find the height at which the post is broken. So just write down there the height is 3 meter. Clear? Okay. Now next question you can check there. Now here difference is there. In the previous questions the height of the observer means who's the person who is watching, he or she, that height was not given, but in this question it is given. An observer 1.5 meter tall. An observer whose length is given 1.5 meter. 1.5 meter tall is 28.5 meter away from a chimney. Is 28.5 meter away. 28.5 meter. Here also if you want you can draw. 28.5 meter away from a chimney. In this way a chimney is there. An observer whose length is given 1.5 meter tall is 28.5. This is the level ground there. 28.5 meter away from a chimney. The angle of elevation of the top of the chimney here from her eyes, not here. The observer is standing here. So from her eyes, we will take this as eyes. From the eyes, the angle of elevation of the chimney is given 45 degree. What is the height of the chimney? Height of the chimney means this will be the height there. Okay. Now here, what is the length of the observer? 1.5 meter, and this is 28.5 meter away there. So obviously this length will be equal to 1.5 meter. Remaining we will calculate this. So we can mark the points as A, B, C, D, E. So height of the chimney we have to calculate there. So height of the chimney means we want the height AB plus BC. BC already we wrote 1.5 meter. Now AB we can calculate there. So shall I take AB as H? Okay. Now just to check there, side opposite we have to calculate. Side adjacent is given. So which trigonometric ratio? Correct. Tan. So we will write here tan 45 degree is equal to H by 28.5. How much is tan 45 degree? 1. So 1 is equal to H by 28.5. So from here we will get H is equal to 28.5 meter. But that is not the height of the chimney. Height of the chimney means that will be the total height. So just write down there. Height of the chimney is equal to 28.5 plus 1.5. So 28 plus 1 will be equal to 29.5.5 will be equal to 1. So we will get here 30 meter. So at last write down the answer statement. Clear? Okay. Now next question is question number 8. A 2 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. So we have a 30 meter tall building and a boy whose length is given 2 meter there. Height is 2 meter. A 2 meter tall boy is standing at some distance from a 30 meter tall building. The angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building. The angle of elevation from his eyes. Here, this is the observer. Angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building. So, angle of elevation from his eyes to the top of the building increases from first the boy is standing here. So, in that case, angle of elevation is 30 degree. Now, what they are saying? The angle increases from 30 degree to 60 degree as he walks towards the building. Now, when the boy is moving towards the building, so again, after some time, angle of elevation will change there. So, now when he is moving towards the building, at some point, suppose at some point he reaches at this point there. Again, this height is same, 2 meter only. So, in this case, angle of elevation is how much? 60 degree. Angle of this angle is given 60 degree. Now, question is find the distance he walked towards the building. Find the distance he walked towards the building. So, this distance only we have to calculate there. So, here we can mark some points. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Total height of the tower, I think. That is height of the building. Total height is given 30 meter. This is 30 meter tall building. And here height of the man is given 2 meter. So BG also will be equal to 2 meter only. So can you tell me how much will be equal to AB? Yes, correct. That is 30 minus 2. So AB will come is equal to 28 meter. Total height of the building is 30 meter and height of the man is 2 meter. So remaining will come 28 meter. We have to find the distance the boy walked towards the building. So first the boy was here. So total distance he walked towards the building means that will come DC plus CB. That we have to calculate there. So for our convenience I am taking DC as X and CB as Y there. So now just to check, here we have two triangles. Can you give? Yes. First is, so always just to check there, select the smaller triangle first. Okay. So first we have this triangle, smaller one there. in triangle ABC. So write down now, in triangle ABC. Side opposite, that is 28 meter, and side adjacent we have to calculate. So again we have tan only. So we will write down there, tan 60 degree is equal to 28 by y. How much is tan 60? Correct, root 3. Root 3 is equal to 28 by y. So y I am shifting here, then it will come root 3y is equal to 28, or we will get y is equal to 28 by root 3. So we got y is equal to 28 by root 3. Now can we calculate x also? X, how we will calculate there? Because x in this triangle only is coming, but that is not a right triangle. Concept of trigonometry we can use in a right triangle only. So can you name that right triangle? Yes, in triangle ABD. So write down there, in triangle ABD. What will come? Tan 30 degree is equal to, tan 30 degree is equal to, side opposite is 28 by side adjacent, that is x plus y. X plus y. What is tan 30 degree? Tan 30 degree is 1 by root 3 is equal to 28 by x plus y. Can we do cross multiplication? Then we will get here x plus y is equal to 28 root 3. And I think we have to calculate the distance he travelled towards the building, means we want the distance x plus y only. So here obviously directly we got the value, x plus y is equal to 28 root 3. So this one, if you want you can do, otherwise you can avoid. Okay. So I think this question is clear. Okay. Now next question is, question number 9. Just to check the question. From a point on the ground 40 meter away from the foot of the tower. So first we can draw a tower, and then from a point on the ground, which is 40 meter away from the tower. So this one A, B, C we marked. This is the point on the ground. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower is 30 degree. This is the top of the tower. So angle of elevation of the top of the tower is given 30 degree. Okay. Then next information given, the angle of elevation of the top of the water tank. And where is that water tank? On the top of the tower. This is the tower, and on the top of the tower we have a water tank. So suppose this one we are taking as water tank there. This is water tank. I am marking the point as D there. So the angle of elevation of the top of the water tank is 45 degree. Where? On the ground only, from a point on the ground. So from the top of the water tank, which is on the top of the tower, we have the angle of elevation as 45 degree. Total angle is 45 degree. Now we have to calculate height of the tower. Which one is height of the tower? Yes, this is the tower there. So that one I have taken as h there. And depth of the tank. Depth of the tank means height of the tank. So height of the tank I am taking as x there. So we need separately value of h and x. So do we have some right triangles here? And one more information is given. Root 3 is equal to 1.73. So in the question, if it is given, then you have to substitute the value of root 3. But that is at last, after doing all the calculation, at last we will substitute the value. Okay. Now just to check, what are the two right triangles we have? Yes, first is this one. Just to check in which total angle is coming. So we have here 30 degree. In which triangle we have? In triangle ABC. So always mention in which triangle you are using the concept there. In triangle ABC, we have tan 30 degree is equal to h by 40. Correct? Then tan 30 degree is how much? 1 by root 3 is equal to h by 40. 40 we can shift there, then we will get h is equal to 40 by root 3. Now here if we will substitute there, calculation will be difficult for us. So for that, first what we can do? First rationalize the denominator. So we multiply it by root 3. Then we will get here 40 root 3 by 3. Now we can substitute the value there. So 40 into 1.73 by 3. So can we cancel this one? Okay, just so 0 point, what will come there? Otherwise you can multiply this one if you want. 40 into 1.73 by 3. 40 into 1.73 by 3. So I am just doing the multiplication. 0 written there. 4 3s are 12. Carry over 1. 4 7s are 28 plus 1 29. Carry over 2. 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6. By 3. And decimal sign after 2 decimal places. So we will get here 69.2 by 3. Now just to cancel it here only, till 1 decimal place only we need the value. So 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, then we will put a decimal sign. 2 is smaller than 3, then what we will do? We will put a 0 there. Then it will come here was 0, then 23.06. So just to write down, first answer we got. Height of the tower is 23.06 meter. I think the information, yes, meter. Then next we want depth of the tank, means we need the value of x. So remember we got the value of h, the first value we got 40 by root 3. So here I am writing there, we got h is equal to 40 by root 3. Now which triangle we will take? Yes, this is the angle which we have, 45 degree. That angle total is coming in which triangle? This is the two lines which we have. So triangle DBC. So just to write down there, in triangle DBC we have tan 45 degree is equal to, what is the side opposite to 45 degree? H plus x by 40. How much is tan 45? 1. So 1 is equal to h plus x by 40. 40 we can shift here. Then we will get h plus x is equal to 40. Now we need the value of x now. So h we can shift there. 40 minus h. And we know the value of h. So we will substitute there. That is 40 by root 3. Now we can do the cross multiplication. Then we will get here 40 root 3 minus 40 by root 3. 40 we can take common. 40 taken common, inside the bracket it will come root 3 minus 1 by root 3. Now here 40 by 40 into, now we can substitute the value here, 1.73 minus 1 by root 3. So 1.73 minus 1 will be equal to 0.73. So we will get there 40 into 0.73 by root 3. So here we can rationalize it, root 3 by root 3. Then we are getting here 40 into 0.73 into root 3 by 3. So if you want, you can simplify here only, we can cancel it. 40 by 3, if you want you can do here only. 3 1s are 3, 4 minus 3 1, then 3 3s are 9, again 10 minus 9 1. So it will come 13.3. So we are getting here 13.3. 40 by 3 we did there. So again by 3 not required there. Into 0.73 into root 3, that is 1.73. So all of you just check, just to do the multiplication and write down the answer there. This multiplication I am not going to do for you. You can do the calculation yourself. So I hope today's concept is clear to you. So again, remember, draw the diagram correctly. If the diagram is wrong, then everything will be wrong there. So note down your homework. Your homework is exercise 9.1 from question number 1 to question number 7. Exercise 9.1 from question number 1 to question number 7. So do the question, and in case of any doubt you can ask. Thank you.